Why is gas so expensive, and why is the United States inflation rate at a 4-time decade high? With people being scared of war and limited resources, prices are bound to go up.
All right, the White House facing new backlash for recruiting TikTok stars to convince Americans that Vladimir Putin is responsible for the price of their gas.
Fox News contributor Lara Trump joins us now. Laura, that young girl that we just saw has 10 million TikTok followers, and all of them heard that gas prices are really a Putin price hike.
Yeah. I mean, I want to laugh, but I also want to cry, Carly. This is crazy. It's as though we haven't been embarrassed enough by this administration with, gosh, every time Kamala Harris travels abroad, basically everything that Joe Biden has done on a foreign policy front, now they are recruiting TikTok stars, social media influencers to spread their lies. And I mean, that's what it is. You would have to be completely out of it to not realize that gas prices have been going up, not just in the past 20 days or so since Vladimir Putin invaded Ukraine, but over the past year plus since Joe Biden became president of the United States. It is not simply because of what's going on with Ukraine and Russia that gas prices are going up. Any sane person knows that. It's the bad energy policies of Joe Biden that have caused the rise. And if you look, since Donald Trump left office, those prices have been going up. But, you know, I guess if you push a lie out there enough, if you have a lot of folks in the mainstream media willing to carry water for you, and now you got social media, TikTok users, by the way, a Chinese platform that my father-in-law warned against even downloading on your phone. I do not have TikTok, per your tease there, Todd, going into this segment, because they're probably spying on all these kids too. It's crazy, but just when you think we can't get embarrassed anymore as America, this is what the White House does.
Yeah,
wow.
That was a softball to you, Ms. Trump. Meantime, about time, GOP senators calling for Biden to ditch silly masking rules on public transport. Listen.
I've got a crazy idea. The American people should have the same mask rules that members of Congress had at the State of the Union address. Just 2 weeks ago, we saw 535 members of Congress sitting on the floor of the House. I don't think there were 5 masks among them.
I mean, look, the mask theater has been reduced to off-Broadway, understanding my pun, but it's still there. Why isn't Joe Biden following the science when everybody else seems to be?
It's honestly unbelievable as well. Two topics that I just can't even wrap my head around. You know, the science hasn't been followed, Todd, for a long time by the Biden administration. We know that. I got to agree with Senator Cruz there. Yes, you had Congress conveniently lifting the mask mandate just in time for the State of the Union address so they could all sit comfortably. But the rest of us are forced when we get on an airplane, heck, when we even walk into an airport, to wear a mask. It is unbelievable that we are still doing this, and we know the science. We know that unless it's an N95 mask, it's basically providing no protection. It is just optics. It's just for show. I guess Joe Biden and his administration cannot relinquish control. They want to keep people in some sort of a lockdown state with the masks on. I got to tell you, I can't wait for the first flight. Whenever we can take those masks off, I'm sure we're going to hear applause from everybody. It's time to let us choose. The masks need to go.
Lara, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thanks, guys. Good to be with you.
Likewise.
Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Kilmeade. I want you to do me a favor. I want you to click to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page. This is the only way that I know for sure that you're not going to miss any great commentary, any great news bites, any great interviews coming your way on Fox. You can get it all here on YouTube. So subscribe right now.